In this chapter on positive psychology, we're going to start by looking at stress. And clearly there are disadvantages of stress. You know, that when we get stressed, we become more irritable, more easily frustrated. We have more difficulty concentrating, more difficulty making good decisions or staying focused. We may experience a variety of different kinds of muscle pains, including our shoulders, headaches, backaches, aches in our legs. And, you know, we may have difficulty sleeping, difficulty eating. All of those things are true. But what I want you to do is also recognize some of the positive pieces of stress. So Rollo May talks about anxiety and stress as taking three different forms. One of these is neurotic. That is anxiety in a situation that paralyzes you. You may have a big paper coming up, and rather than working on it, you may get so paralyzed by it that you have difficulty doing anything. Normal anxiety helps motivate you to resolve a situation. So normal anxiety in response to that exam helps motivate you to do something about it. Finally, existential anxiety occurs in response to an unusual experience in life and forces us to examine our values. So for example, when my best friend died, it forced me to think about how I was living and whether I was the kind of person that I wanted to be. So we can think about stress in terms of this ideogram this Chinese ideogram for the word crisis that's comprised of two different ideograms, one for danger, and clearly a crisis has danger, but also for opportunity. And so what I want us to think about are some of the opportunities that come with stress. We've already talked about it in terms of the inverted U hypothesis. That is, that some kinds of anxiety or some levels of anxiety are optimal for functioning. And we want neither too little, which is poorly motivating, nor too much, which is overwhelming. And we also want to make sure that we recognize that for simple tasks, we need more motivation, and for more complicated tasks, we need less. I assigned this article by Sugarman and Freeman, which I really like. In it, they talk about the varieties of different kinds of situations and different kinds of responses to stress. And that we need to think about the potential for opportunities that are embedded in them. It can help us to become aware of a problem and commit to change. So sometimes failing a first exam can be useful. It may also help you to develop new coping skills, new test-taking strategies, new competencies, to recognize the things that you did do well, the things that are important, and to make some changes to address those. Sometimes it helps you to recognize who's in your support system, who believes in you, and who disappears when things are difficult. It may help you to become more empathic as you recognize that the you know, you may find it easier to understand other people's concerns as a result of having your own. I'll, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.